Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in to the second episode of All-Star Wrestling by AMW. I'm Nathan Little, your play-by-play commentator, and here again for the second week in a row is Kyle Maggard. How's it going, Kyle?
It's going pretty good. Apparently the guys in the AMW office like me so much they brung me back, and I'm happy to be here.
Well, it doesn't look like Michael Jameson likes your buddy Eddie Browning here, and he went after him as he was celebrating in the ring post a little bit, but Eddie's rebounded quick here. What can you tell me about your partner, Eddie?
Well, I mean, me and Ed's not been a steady tag team in a while, but just for being in the ring, I've wrestled him a couple times, and I've wrestled with him a lot. Eddie's like a stubborn old bulldog. You know, he's relentless. He'll stay on top of you. Yeah, he knows just when the right time to kick you, and most of the time when it's when you're down. But when you're tagging with him, that's okay. It's whatever it takes to win, right?
The grizzled veteran looks to be which Michael Jameson's no slouch, no one new to the business, but Eddie's got so many years on him, and he's working hard here. He's working hard.
You know, Eddie's tagged with Mikey here. They were the tag team called the Drillers, and their hatred for each other stems from tagging with one another. It didn't end good. It ended, like a bad marriage would end. And so here we go. We've got the battle of the bad hairlines going on here.
and the thing about these guys in their past is they know each other so well. You know, Jameson was expecting Eddie to run up under him at the turnbuckle there, but Eddie one step ahead of him. He's got it scouted, and now he's in control of this matchup.
You know, Eddie once told me when he took Michael Jameson there to be his tag partner, he taught him everything he knew, but not everything Eddie knows. So.
A true legend never lets anyone know everything that he knows.
That's true. Maybe I don't know everything he knows, but so.
One near fall there, but Eddie's still looking to pour it on early in this matchup. Just a couple minutes gone by here. Really, crowd's really been excited for this for some Appalachian Mountain Wrestling in Buckle.
Oh, they have. They love every minute of Eddie with the big clothesline here. He's just got to stay on top of him, going for the cover. You know, maybe if he had Tennessee shoes on, he could have hit him harder there, Nathan.
Maybe so. But I'll tell you what, one of those boots to the face doesn't look. I wouldn't want to get hit with one. I know you probably enjoy it though, as long as you've been doing this.
No. Luckily, I'm a lot taller than everybody. It's harder to get their boots up to my face.
Oh, but Eddie driving the boot under the chin of Jameson. He's got to break the count, but Eddie, I'm telling you, Eddie the Driller Browning knows how long he can drive that boot in there.
See, you got the 5 count, then you're disqualified. So you really get it till the referee counts 4, then you break. You know, Eddie's not normally one to test the referee there, but Eddie hates Michael Jameson so much he's willing to go to the limit just to beat him up.
Oh, and lost his attention just for a second, gets driven in the ring post and takes a DDT, and Michael Jameson looks to have taken control of this match for the first time. Is he going? Oh, and he's working that shoulder. Right back on it again. And if he keeps doing this, if he keeps working that shoulder, maybe Eddie won't have the strength to get Jameson in that pedigree and finish this fight.
No, Eddie's just got to pay attention because Michael Jameson here is he loves to hit people with that super kick and put them down for the 1, 2, 3.
And a rake to the eyes right in front of the ref. How is this referee going to let this happen?
I mean, you got referee Austin Campbell in there. You'd think he'd be able to see it with all 4 eyes he's got. But, here's Mikey. He's learned that from Eddie. Okay, he went all the way to the 4 count. He broke, so he didn't get disqualified.
Here he goes, the ref counting 1, 2, 3. And the ref was a little slow to start the count there. So Michael's using everything he's got, and he's back on the ropes.
Well, Austin's never been known to be the sharpest knife in the drawer. But, anyways.
Using that 4 count again, Michael Jameson is going to take everything he's got on it and right back to that shoulder. I don't know that Eddie, if Jameson keeps up this working on that shoulder, I don't know if Eddie can finish the match.
So that's where they know each other so well. Michael there, he knows he's got to get Eddie wounded to the point where Eddie can't hit him with that pedigree. And one of the ways that you got to, when you put that pedigree on somebody, you got to hook those arms. If Eddie can't move his left arm there, how can he hook him? It's smart wrestling by Jameson.
And Jameson, he's so quick with that super kick. You just never know when it's coming. And Eddie's got to watch it here because he's dazed. That shoulder's hurt. If Jameson hits that super kick, we could be in for a quick match here. And he goes off the ropes, drives the elbow into right back into the other shoulder.
Yeah, you know it. Eddie here, I know how bad he wants to win this. A lot of people don't know. They know they're ex-tag team partners, but they're ex-bandmates. They were once in a rock band together called 3/4 Time. So for people out there that don't know that little tidbit, the Drillers were once rock stars.
Rock stars. You never know what you're going to learn here at an Appalachian Mountain Wrestling show. I did not know that, Kyle.
No, I mean, and it's just a small secret those guys have, which is probably one of many.
And Eddie is fighting out of this chin lock. Goes right, drives the elbow, but Jameson cuts him off. And he's back in control again.
Yeah. See, but here's where Jameson's got to get on top of him, stay on top of him, keep Eddie down. Got to keep Eddie grounded, keep him down on his knees there. Don't let him up. Jameson, he's looking to rake his eyes, looks like. Yeah, there he goes. So that's probably something he picked up from Eddie when they were tagging together. Eddie's not always been known to be the nicest of a person there, Nathan.
Notice that while he was raking the eyes, he kept himself in between Eddie and the ref, because if the ref can't see it, you can do whatever you want. And it's sad. It's sad that it goes down like that, but that's what veterans do. They find ways to cut corners sometimes.
As a referee, it doesn't matter if you're refereeing the sport of professional wrestling, or if you're just refereeing basketball or football or whatever.
Oh, he hits him with the super kick. He's got to cover him instead of showboating, though. If he keeps this up, we'll see what he's got. 1, 2, right before the 3 count. And I think that if it wasn't,
he kicked out of that super kick. Most of the time, it's over.
Most of the time, it's over. But if you showboat and you don't hook the leg, that lazy cover.
Look, see, Jameson needs to quit worrying about Austin's glasses and he needs to get back on Eddie. What I was saying about refereeing is you got to get the best angle, and if you don't have an angle where you can see him cheating, then you can't call him.
Is he going to hit Eddie with his own move? Oh, Eddie's fighting out of it. With the back body drop, and Eddie has some time here, and it all sprang from that lazy pin, and then Jameson going over to the ref and running his mouth for a minute.
Then he gets Eddie in the move, and he gets all cocky. See, Jameson, he wants to beat Eddie. He claims to be the student, and he's going to take it to the master, and he just wants to show off, thinking he's going to beat him here, and it's probably cost him, Nathan.
Eddie's got a second wind here, and I don't know. I don't know if anyone's going to take this match away from him at this point. He's got that fire in his eyes. He gets him. He's kicking him. He's setting him up. The pedigree. Is it over?
It's over. It's
1, 2, 3. Oh, he kicks out. Jameson with the resiliency. I did not see that coming. I thought this match was over
too. That just shows how bad Jameson. That's a test to him. As much as nobody likes him, that's a test to how bad he wants this match too.
But Eddie picks him up, goes right back to work. He's not going to waste his time. Jameson with the boot to the face. Eddie back down on the ground, and Jameson calling for it. He is tuning up the band, ladies and gentlemen.
Is he tuning up 3/4 time?
3/4 time. It could be end time here for Eddie Browning if he doesn't. Oh, he catches it, spins him around, kick to the stomach. A second pedigree. He lands it. There's no way he's kicking out. That's it, folks. It is over. Eddie the Driller Browning takes care of business. 2 pedigrees to Michael Jameson. Jameson hit his super kick, went for the second one, just came up a little short here. Could this match have been any closer?
I don't think it could. Eddie won this by the skin of his teeth.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the main event of episode 2 of All-Star Wrestling here with Appalachian Mountain Wrestling. We have handsome Beau James, the king of Kingsport himself, taking on the Voodoo Child, Stevie Phillips. Kyle, what do you expect in this matchup?
Well, I expect like we would see in any other AMW match, great wrestling action by some of the top wrestling athletes in the world. So world-class wrestling, world-class athletes on AMW's All-Star Wrestling. I'm happy to be back here again as the guest commentator. Stevie's branching out on his own. He's been known as a tag team wrestler most of his life. He just split ways, but I think that they parted on good terms with Loverboy Brocklanders. They were part of the Heartbreakers. You got handsome Beau James, the king of Kingsport. He's been around for years, folks. He's beat up all the legends. He's knocked out Lawler, Dutch Mantell, AJ Styles, Tyson Kidd. So, Beau is a very seasoned wrestler. He likes to slow you down. He's the slower of the two. It's in his advantage to keep Stevie as grounded as possible. He doesn't want Stevie to build up any momentum going back and forth off those ropes.
But I'm telling you, I think in a Beau James match, the most dangerous moves that you can see in a Beau James match are the ones that don't come from Beau James. It's the ones that come from from that lady over there in the cowgirl hat, Misty James. I think she's just as dangerous in this matchup. And Stevie Phillips, been used to this tag team wrestling stuff. He's got to watch out for Misty in this matchup.
He's got to stay away from whatever corner Misty's in, or it'll turn into a handicap match. He'll be out there without a partner. If he was still a tag team wrestler, he'd probably have Loverboy in his corner to keep Misty in check, but he doesn't have that. So what Stevie's got to be aware of at all times is where country strong Misty James is hanging out at, and he's got to avoid her at all costs. Because Beau, at any chance that he's got, is going to use her to his advantage.
If I were Stevie Phillips, you would think he would maybe bring the Loverboy with him to have some backup. But if I were Stevie Phillips, and I spent that much time with Brocklanders, I'd try to stay away from him too. Because the few times I've had him on the 5-Star podcast, I've really looked forward to when we said our goodbyes at the end of the afternoon.
Well, about AMW and how they're making wrestling great again, and how they've got all the great wrestlers in the country and in this region of the country coming in to all their great events. You'll probably see Loverboy Brocklanders in the future, and you'll probably have to be calling one of his matches, Nathan. So you might have to suck it up and see him. But
we'll see what happens. Let's pick up the action here. We got Beau James with the side headlock here, really digging in here, trying to keep Stevie Phillips grounded. The Voodoo Child looks like he needs needs a pick-me-up in this matchup. Bringing it up, fighting back. Can he get out of this hold? Fighting. He's turning those arms around. Oh, and he's got a side headlock of his own to the detest of Misty James in the corner.
No, and what Beau's trying to accuse Stevie of pulling his hair. Since Beau is the type of person where he's such a seasoned veteran, he can really manipulate a match. And how he does that, he's smart enough to know he knows where the line is with these rules, what you can get away with, what you can't get away with. And now he's accusing Stevie of breaking a rule of pulling a hair when you got him in a hold. And you can't pull a person by his hair. You can't use a closed fist when you strike someone. And what he does is he manipulates those referees into believing that his opponent is doing it to him, and 9 times out of 10 he's probably doing it to his opponent.
I'm telling you, I've not seen someone work a ref this hard since Michael Jordan was playing with the Chicago Bulls.
I don't know about all that, but anyways, here Beau's
takes the shoulder block from Michael Jameson, and he's calling for the ref again. You just mentioned the closed fist, and now he's accusing Stevie Phillips of hitting him with the closed fist. And how does the ref even? It was a shoulder block. We all saw it.
We did, but here's where Beau Austin is new to wrestling. He's a younger official. Beau being the seasoned veteran. Austin probably believes as a referee he probably didn't get the right angle and he made a mistake. He's kind of listening to Beau. He might be even intimidated by Beau.
Beau definitely looking to take advantage of the rookie official here. And now Beau calling for a test of strength with Stevie Phillips. I don't know if Stevie reluctantly gives in here, but I don't think that I would expect Beau to play by the rules in this one.
Well, this is not in Beau's advantage to do a test of strength because it's obviously Stevie's bigger and stronger. And see, here's where Beau's
pulls him
smart.
into the corner, drags the ref.
That's where I'm telling you, Beau is a smarter wrestler. He's distracted. He's distracted the referee by pulling him into the corner.
And look at Misty.
He gets Misty involved, and now here's Beau on top of the situation.
Misty putting Stevie Phillips in between her and the ref. Beau distracts him, and she's
that's that veteran ringmanship right there that Beau has of distracting the referee, putting Stevie in the corner where Misty, his wife, is at, so Misty can get some cheap shots in on him. It makes Beau's job that much easier to get the win. Ring
control, the name of the game here right now, folks. Beau James all over Stevie Phillips, and
see here, Beau. That's what I'm talking about. He knows how to bend those rules. He had the referee go check on to behind him, saying Stevie was pulling his tights, and when the referee left, he punched him with that closed fist.
And now Stevie with the fist to the gut here, and I'm really surprised that Beau James not calling for a low blow of sorts. But
I know most of the time Beau would probably want his opponent disqualified for something like that.
And Beau using every last second of that count, draws the ref away.
There he goes again.
Same old song and dance with Beau James. Same old song and dance with Beau James, taking advantage of the rookie official, Misty James, doing the dirty work.
If his former tag team partner was there, Misty wouldn't be able to do that.
Beau James looking to sink those fingers right into the shoulder muscles of Stevie Phillips.
Those are the trapezius muscles, mate.
Well, you're the guy that works out. I need to work out. It's his shoulders. I assume it's shoulder muscles. You have to tell me that the next time.
Well, you come down to Cats and see Paul Hughes. He'll take care of you.
Okay, I'll see what I can do. There's shoulder muscles in my books.
Just come on down there with Tanner.
Okay, Tanner and I both need to work on our shoulder muscles. Beau James turning Stevie Phillips over here, and it's total control of the match here, guys. I don't know that this match has been going on for almost 10 minutes now, and I would say Beau has been in control for probably 8 or 9 minutes of it.
But he's been in control because how smart he is, and he's able to use his wife Misty to gain that unfair advantage.
These kids cheering on, and look at the knife edge chop to the throat.
So that's where he's smart. He hit. See, most of the time when you chop somebody, when you perform a legal chop, you chop them across the chest. He chops them in the throat, and now he's going for the chokehold. You chop somebody in the throat, it's hard for them to breathe. Now he's going to try to choke him out.
I'm actually surprised that the Voodoo Child could kick out of that, because when you get hit in the throat like that, when it really knocks you out for a second or two.
It does. It'll stun you. It'll stun you, and look, the crowd's obviously behind Stevie here. They just can't stand Beau. They can't stand a cheater in Buckhorn.
Stevie Phillips, I think he's fading, folks. He's trying to fight it. He's trying to fight it, feeling the energy of this crowd. Can he get back to his feet? Beau James brings him back down. Beau James brings him back down, and guys, he is fading fast. I don't know if he's going to get out of this chokehold.
He may not. If that arm goes down for a third time, it's over, folks.
There's the first time. Here comes the second time, guys.
So I told one more time,
I think he's done. I think he's done. Barely clinging to consciousness, folks. I don't know where he's getting this from right now. He has to be feeling this energy from the crowd. Couldn't get to his feet the last time. Beau digging down deep. He's at his knees. He's to one knee. Can he get up? He's up, folks. I don't know if Beau can hold this that much longer. Driving the elbow into the stomach, and I'm telling you, the Voodoo Child is back on top, lunging at Beau, and Beau's probably down for a while.
That's why Beau had to keep him grounded. As soon as Stevie got going, got some momentum off those ropes, he's able to hit him with a flying shoulder tackle, knocks Beau down. Stevie's able to rest a minute. Both wrestlers know they got to the count of 10 to get up before they're both disqualified and counted out. So let's see who can get up first here.
Beau going to the corner with Misty. I never trust those two.
Can't trust her about as far as I can throw her.
Oh, Stevie Phillips with the big shot, giving it to Beau, and he's on top here, guys, and he looks to be trying to finish this matchup and finally take control of this.
He's got this crowd behind him too, and they want to see him beat the tar out of Beau in the corner.
Beau breaks up the punches. Stevie with the kick to the gut and the big DDT, but he's got to get him to the center of the ring. 1, 2.
And there's Misty helping out. She obviously put his foot on the rope, and then the
ref saw it. He needs to get Misty out of the ring. He needs to get her away from him.
Yeah, but this is where Austin is a rookie official.
She just slipped Beau something. What was that?
Was it brass knucks?
The ref didn't see it.
I think it was brass knucks.
I have no idea.
Austin needs to quit fooling with Stevie. Stevie needs to let Austin do his job here. See, Austin, the rookie official, easily distracted.
Oh, he hits him with the foreign object, and he's out cold. He's out cold. Oh, and it's over, folks. It's over, folks.
Now, that's a shame. That's a shame. Beau, being the top competitor that he is, has to cheat to win like that.
Well, I would say I'm surprised, Kyle, but I'm not surprised. And there he is, holding that foreign object, trying not to let the ref see it, but I
mean, that's where he's in. Beau knows the situation. He's in there with a guy that's bigger and stronger than him. He's got a rookie official. He knows what he's got to do.
Eddie Browning is not having any of this,
Eddie's
folks.
took exception to this. I mean, and I don't blame him. Eddie's a stand-up guy. I've known him for years.
Eddie getting into
She does not want to get in front of his face. I don't know if he'll punch a woman, but he may
slap
a wall.
He's got it. Oh, and now Eddie's down. This is not good, folks. Beau calling for Misty, and this is really something.
It's a shame. It's a shame. These two people deserve each other. They're so vile and disgusting. I can't stand either one of them.
And here he comes looking for the pile driver, maybe. Stevie Phillips comes in and he breaks it up, and they're running like scared dogs, Kyle.
Stevie probably saved Eddie there. Beau, the pile driver's been outlawed for years, especially down in Tennessee where Beau's from. Because it ends so many people's careers. It's ended a lot of great careers, and it could have ended Eddie's there.
I think that's what Beau was looking to do there. And Eddie trying to let him know what happened. He is mad, folks, but we are out of time, ladies and gentlemen. We will be back next week with some more action, and we've got a message from Eddie Browning right now, folks. We'll see you next week. You will not want to miss what we got next week, guys. Thanks for watching.
Appalachian Mountain Wrestling fans, the time is here. It's the battle for the belt. This all gets underway October 13th at R.W. Combs Elementary. It's going to run through Chavies Elementary, through Heineman, Kentucky, and it's going to finish up on Thanksgiving night at Sherman East Athletic Center in Hazard, Kentucky. You've got all the great names, everyone in Kentucky, everyone across the nation wanting a shot at this championship. Eddie Browning is coming after the championship. And Beau James, you better hope and pray to God that I don't run into you. I still owe you something from Buckhorn, Kentucky, and I'm coming after you. If you're in my way, I will knock you down. But AMW fans, do not forget, make sure that you are out at these shows. You're going to see some of the best wrestling you've ever seen. Again, October the 13th, R.W. Combs Elementary, Chavies Elementary, Heineman, Kentucky, with the finals being Thanksgiving night at Sherman East Athletic Center in Hazard, Kentucky. Be there.